Okay, I just received the Berco tractor cab. It's the 40-inch, and it is model 700423-2. Going to be installing it on the Wheel Horse, Toro Wheel Horse 522XI. I'm seeing where other people have installed it on this tractor with fairly good success. Additionally, the heat vents for the engine actually work out well because it says the guy that put it on it, I read, said that they'll heat up the cab while you're utilizing it. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes. I just started doing the top frame here assembly, so bear with me. I'll go ahead and do a couple of these and work on it a little bit, do a little more videoing and editing. Thank you. Okay, I got the roof frame assembled and tightened. One thing I'll note is the heads to the screws are actually the square. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're not a Phillips or a slot head screwdriver. They're actually square, and it's a 3/8 inch standard socket for the nylon nut on the other side. Now I'm going to attach the roof section with the 18 wire tie straps that they gave me. Check back in after we get that done. Okay, I got the roof section on, and they supplied 18 wire ties, and lo and behold, there's actually 28 holes. So I actually utilized some blue wire ties that I had. I can change them out later for black from my shop. We have finished the roof section here. It's all completely assembled per the instructions, and we've actually assembled the back support structure. It utilizes a 3/4 inch bolt to actually tighten right into the hitch. You can see it there. Lock washer and a washer underneath. Sorry about that. There you go. And the supports mount into here, into these two stays here, and then there's a hex screw in the back, set screw that you can position them where they belong. According to the instructions, they have to be about 1 inch behind the mud fender and about 1/8 of an inch below it. I kept it a little bit above it because of my chains. We'll see how it works out. I may have to adjust it. And here we have the subframe assembled and attached. It's on the tractor. Mine measured about, I think it was about 51 inches between the uprights. I think they say anything between 48 and 51 will work. Might have to make a little bit of an adjustment, but it seems to be just fine. The adjustment would be up front here where the uprights are not rotated the same way. Okay, I unfurled and added on the canvas over top. The only really part that I've needed a second person for was putting the roof assembly into the 4 uprights. Luckily my teenage daughter was available to come out and help me do that. Only took a couple minutes, and the rest of it I've done by myself. Okay, we've reached the finished product. We're all installed. It fits very snugly. Very pleased at this point. Haven't obviously used it yet, but everything is very nice. Cab is sturdy. Panels are good and taut. The zippers work well. The fit around the tractor itself is good and snug. You use the buckles and the cinch line to snug them up and adjust them. Everything seems to be in pretty good working order. I did have to put a hole in the canvas for my chute adjust. What I did was, I've got my particular model has a support right there, and you can see where I had to go through right here. What I did was I used an awl, and to make sure that I was lined up properly, I took one of my driveway markers, cut the fiberglass driveway marker to length, so I made sure where it would strike going through and used that as a pattern, and then marked it, putting an awl through the canvas or through the clear plastic, and then I utilized a drill bit and just drilled at a high speed, slowly adding pressure, almost kind of cauterized it and burned it through so that I have a nice round hole and I shouldn't get any tears off of it. At least that's the plan. We'll see how that works, but it seemed like it went through fairly well, and the plastic was, like I say, almost kind of cauterized as it went through. So there you go, guys. I'll put some videos up when I use it for the first time. It's before Thanksgiving, so we haven't gotten any snow here yet in Ohio, but when we do, I'll have this warm cab to keep the snow off of me, and it seemed like no matter which way I blew it, try to blow it with the wind swirls, and you ended up with snow in your face. So that's why I invested in this, and we'll let you know how it works out. Thank you.